So there I was, sitting in Steve's living room, sipping on a lukewarm cup of Steve's special brew coffee, which, I later discovered, was just a fancy name for instant coffee with too much sugar. Steve, with his usual zest for the impractical, had announced he was embarking on a new hobby, training his goldfish, Bubbles, to do tricks. Now, knowing Steve, who once tried to make a career out of competitive yo-yoing, I thought maybe this was just another one of his harebrained schemes. But, intrigued by the idea of a goldfish performing tricks, I decided to humor him. For the first couple of weeks, Steve was all in. He'd sit by the tank, clicker in hand, trying to teach Bubbles how to swim through hoops and fetch tiny plastic rings. He even printed out a tiny certificate of achievement for successfully swimming in circles, which, let's be honest, was more of a participation award. Every day, he'd give me updates over text, claiming progress was steady and Bubbles was showing promise. I wasn't sure what to believe, but I couldn't deny Steve's enthusiasm. Things started to get weird around the third week. Steve mentioned that Bubbles was acting distant, refusing to participate in training sessions. He was convinced that Bubbles was giving him the silent treatment. I laughed, pointing out that goldfish aren't exactly known for their conversational skills. But Steve was adamant. He felt a palpable tension in the water. He even resorted to playing mood music for Bubbles to coax him back into the routine, opting for a mix of classical and 80s pop hits. When that didn't work, Steve began to worry that maybe Bubbles was just overwhelmed by the training regimen. By the end of the month, Steve was completely disheartened. He sat me down, a serious look on his face, and confessed that he was giving up on the dream of a goldfish circus. "I guess Bubbles just isn't cut out for showbiz," he lamented. I tried to console him, suggesting that maybe Bubbles just needed some space. Steve nodded solemnly, then chuckled, "You know, I guess I should have seen it coming when Bubbles signed up for fishness management classes." We both burst out laughing, and just like that, Bubbles' silent treatment became the punchline to Steve's latest adventure.